Girls Aloud with Guys, GAG. That's the abbreviation of the program. And of course, in today's occasion, we'll be talking about who loves more in a relationship, men or women. But I'm not doing this alone because I have a full house here. Of course, I am Onyeka Chukwu Gochukwu. Now I'm akwado mwoke na obakacha wena afunanya na oro mwanya. Okay, what I go. So other people can still do the same by introduction way. Okay, what I go. So who is the first person to do that?
Who is more romantic?
Who
is more romantic?
More romantic?
Yes.
Who is more romantic?
Call me Mr. Romantic. Call me Miss Romantic.
Okay.
Who is more romantic?
Who is more romantic between men and women? I find a woman get at okay, what I go. Open in the back of time, Gelum by Genya get 20. Man, call you boy. Our time. I get good year back. Okay, what I go. So, came and go to link in our studio. So I guess we're good on your beaver.
Okabwe, but you can call me AJ Blitz if you're in the Scrabble field or in the sporting world. Well, I'm here to really speak about who actually, will I say, is more romantic. But then, let others get to introduce themselves before I let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, I'm working in a piano. Oh, now it's men first.
So my name is
Okay.
So my name is Nkwagu Chidimma. You can call me Amoma. Oh, maybe Lightning.
I hope you're not going to strike us here.
Okay.
All right. My name is Sandra Abba, Lady Blonde. Welcome to Girls Aloud with Guys.
Women leader.
We are here.
Okay.
And I am Priska.
Okay.
And I am Stephanie Nosoriva.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Maki right here. Please stick with us.
Paying for Jesus.
And I am Francis Gift.
Okay, who is more romantic? Well, Anthony, are you romantic?
Yes, some people say that I am not romantic, but
what are people saying?
okay. No. The actual thing is that for me, romantic. When it comes to romantic, it means a lot of things about somebody, showing love and the rest of them. But for me, I don't like to be romantic on whoever that's not mine. So when kind of the person I don't know I like her and I'm the romantic never. That's the only thing. So but if you ask me, I don't know, but it depends on what you are doing for the person. When you are romantic, you need to show it. But for more, I like to show my own true action and the rest of things I do. That's the only thing.
Oyeka, it be about speed. Rapo muwai kafajira kafake ukwa. Who is more romantic? Oyeka tade romantic. Jina kunu kuo. Iwara go? But no need igaba far. I will the blonded one. Okay, we're here one. Guana, you can.
Priska, could you be more romantic?
Women, no.
Women?
No, una kazonia come one kute. You know, nkeno de blonde.
Women are more romantic. Men are usually stiff. They don't like showing affection because for them it makes them. It's a sign of weakness. So they.
But women, once we fall in love,
that's why they say women are more emotional than men. Women are more logical because when they fall in love, they use their head, their heart, their eye, their nose, every single thing. They use it to fall in love. And women are more expressive. When they are in love with you, they show you through grand gestures. They go all out because they don't know how to hide their feelings.
No way because that is about fan you.
Yeah, you understand? They don't know how to hide their feelings. And Makafa is your feelings. They tend to show it more. So the romance is more active in women than men. Men will rather hide what they feel because they want to be seen as the man.
AJ, hold your peace. AJ, Chelu now. AJ, understand? AJ.
Because they believe that women, or probably when the men, show or express themselves, they'll be seen as, weaker vessel or something like that. So because they always want to, show off as, I'm a strong guy, Adama Anonte, they know that they're in love, but they just don't want to express themselves. They just don't want to show that they are really in love. So they try to suppress that aspect. So for me, it's the women.
Okay, I think.
Yes, thank you.
Well, in issue of romanticism, it's about being fluid, the ability to be volatile, and I think men are more romantic than women.
For the first time, this I don't like this.
Oh, good enough. You're sitting next to me because I believe the reason why you said this thing is because you're sitting close to me, because you're feeling that romantic vibe because you're sitting next to a guy. And now, when we're talking about romance here, Blondie, have you ever approached a guy before in your life? So why will you tell me that women are more romantic? You guys sit and be at the receiving end, and then you're telling me that you're more romantic. Do you know what it takes that I see you, I sight you, and I start observing you from a distance and plotting my way to come and make that advances to you? And then you're telling me that you're more romantic. We go out on a date, I open the door for you, you get it, you sit down. Oh, for Christ's sake.
We're talking about romance, right?
Yeah.
You need to approach someone. You don't just, start showing romance to the air or something. So someone has to make the move. Now, making the move does not mean you're romantic. Okay? Anybody can just walk up to you and then you're in a relationship. We're talking about once the thing is already happening, who is more romantic? You can't just become romantic to the air or something like that. So there has to be two people before it happens.
Even when it has happened, when it has started. See, this is the way men are wired.
Okay.
We see what we like and we go for it. And it doesn't terminate there. Because it doesn't terminate there. Because if I see you as a project, why would I stop along the way? Just because I want to prove something that I'm not.
So, but what happens when you finish that project?
When does the project finish? We're taking it. The project concludes at the next phase.
Which budget? National budget.
The project concludes at the next phase because every relationship does have an end product. You understand? So now, when you're talking about being romantic in a relationship, sincerely speaking, the fact that relationships do crash more often is because of the women. But we men make it stick the more because we put in the effort in order to make it work. No, I'm telling you.
But there is a topic we have to look at some other time.
Yeah. Now, when you're talking about someone being romantic, you understand? You have a stand viewpoint of where you're coming from. And this guy needs to tick those boxes. He needs to cross the T's and dot the I's because you already have an expectation. And if this guy doesn't meet the expectation, you begin to say, wow, this guy is not even romantic. That's where you're coming to. But when a guy gives you all the vibes, the goodies, and everything that you need, what else will a lady say he or she? What else will a lady want? Then you take it to the next level because it is our job to adore you. It is our job to make you feel like that angel that you are. It is not for you to begin to make me. Mine is to be responsible to your feelings because I came looking for you. So I have to do everything possible to make sure that you're in that line where you should be, to be cherished. You understand? So you don't come and be telling me that in the whole scheme of things and you will not turn around and be, you might just from my being romantic, then you start loving me more. You can say that because I can understand that, but in the actual sense of it, I am in charge.
AJ, from what you've just said now, this whole, razzmatazz of a thing happens when it's just on the starting point. Oh, okay, I love you, but that's it. At the end of the day, after you must have captured her heart, she has given in, you don't begin the door. Do you understand? Yeah, sugar, da, 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 da. So the next thing now is the girl becomes romantic with you. All this aspect you're talking about happens when you're still trying to win her. And once you've captured her heart,
because we are wired differently. You understand? We are wired differently. The way I'm wired is different from the way you're wired. You're wired with high expectations because probably I'm not what you want in a guy. But because of my actions.
How can you not be what I want in a guy?
No. If I was what you want, then you come for me. I wouldn't need to come for you. You don't expect me to sit back. If I what you want, you go for what you want. But I will come looking for you. You understand?
Yes, we're talking about romance here.
In a relationship.
To approach the other.
That's what I'm saying now.
And don't forget, this is Africa. Okay, this is Africa. Women do not do the approaching. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah, you guys, exactly.
Okay, now being romantic, is it African?
Okay,
being romantic, is it African?
So where did it emanate from?
Well,
tell me, where did it emanate
being
from?
Being romantic is being responsible. Be it African, be it European, be it from whether, even be it biblical. It's being responsible, and that is the job of a man. Take it to the animal kingdom. You see a bird that wants to cut another bird. You see the bird building a nest. You understand? A bird will go about building a nest. That's being romantic, trying to woo another bird.
I don't think it ends up being responsible. For me, I think it's more of being thoughtful.
That goes with, that's still a branch of responsibility.
Not all responsible men are very thoughtful.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't even know what a woman. I feel like men don't pay much attention to even know what.
That's if they don't love you. If they love you, they'll pay attention. They will not pay attention if they don't love you. If a man genuinely loves you, if he's in love with you, trust me, he'll pay attention to details. Every detail.
There are some men who love you, but they just don't know how to be romantic.
It doesn't love you.
As a matter of fact, I think a high number of men.
Maki.
Yes, sir.
Would you prefer a responsible man or a romantic man?
Why are you shooting yourself on the leg? You said
no.
Let's answer that question first.
No, I'm asking you, would you prefer a responsible man?
You realize that you can be romantic but irresponsible.
I'm asking you a question. I just choose one, then I would define the.
Why can't I have both?
No, you just have to.
I can get a responsible man and a very thoughtful man. It's a full package. What are you talking about?
But I'm trying to make you understand that in life, sometimes you don't get your full package. No. There are certain times where you come and make modifications on the person that has come to you. Yeah. Because if you feel that every man should be a full or a well-packaged material for you, then you're getting it wrong. Because I'm not expecting a perfect woman in my life. Because I need to make certain modifications into you. So that is where we draw the line between who is romantic and who isn't. But I still maintain the fact that in a relationship, it is the duty of a man to champion the cause of the woman he cares so much about. And that's being romantic and that's being responsible.
You see?
Yeah, but that's true.
I can also.
That's true.
It's not everybody. It's not everyone that is meant to be romantic. There is love language. Now, what you call romance might not be romance to another person.
Exactly.
To me, gifting might be my romantic touch. And once you get me a gift, you're the most romantic man in the world. To another person, gifting might not be anything to her or him. So you now find out that you have to understand, first of all, understand your partner's love language before you start thinking of how to be romantic. And if you can even fit into the romance life or pattern of your partner. So everybody is romantic, but is now understanding what romance means to the person.
No,
because romance.
I don't the same.
I
don't think love
everyone
language
is
and
romantic.
And being romantic, they're not the same.
Everyone is romantic. Like now, Amaka, you might.
Everyone is romantic. I disagree with
you might see romance to be when the person is all caring, all checking up on you, all texting and all of that. To another person, you're bugging her life. She doesn't need all those calls every time.
That's not true. That is still being romantic.
That's what I just said now, that you have to understand first what romance means to your partner.
So
that is understanding their love language, what love means to them first. before you start determining if this person is romantic or not.
But you know you can be romantic without loving the person.
Yes,
That is understanding what the person's love language is. Yes. I must not love you, but I know your love language.
That's the thing.
Like now, I know that Maki might like to be taken out and be bought things for, fancy things for. That doesn't mean I love her. But I know that is her language. But I don't love her. But I know that this is her language, and if I do it for her, she will see me as attractive, possibly. And she might want to start getting closer because I am doing these things. But doesn't mean that I love her.
Yeah.
So understand the person's love language. Automatically, you now know whether that person is. I might not be romantic in the whole. To some people, body touch and physical touch is what they call romance. And there are some guys that thing is not in their game at all. They don't know how to do the whole touching. If they want to get down with you, they go straight to the point. And honor.
But
there are some people that their own is they want you to always come and fall on their laps. They want you to lie down on their chest. That's that person's love.
Love
language.
So the question now is, when you understand this love language or whatever, who is more romantic? That is the question. Forget about
we are still romantic.
It could be gifting, it could be this, that, blah, 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 blah. The question is, who
it's not
is
in every
more
guy's
romantic?
nature. In fact, it's not in every
saying,
body's nature. Like
there is this saying that finance,
because it's not romantic, obviously. It's not.
There is this saying that any romance without finance ends up in annoyance.
I mean,
there is this saying that says that any romance without finance ends up in annoyance.
Ladies, no, now start one place where I know now. Finance has been a romance.
I don't know why you're laughing. You said something. Now, being romantic can come in different forms, right? Someone's language of being romantic could be money. Yeah. So, I mean, she's not wrong completely. She's not.
No, let's leave money out of it.
It's in everybody's love language. You see this money thing. Just about anybody will tell you that it's too much. There are other things. Okay, keep going.
If a saying like that should surface, that means let us look at it practically. Okay. It is expected that a man provides, and he would provide even money. All right. So when it is said that who is more romantic in a relationship, I think we women kind of know how to express the way we think we can, but in real essence, the man gives more romance. For example, if a man decides to love you or to show forth romance to you, even in your worst state, he would want to make you happy. But a woman, we tend to use commitment and sacrifice as romance, and that is not romance. Romance is anything that makes you at a moment or at a particular point in time feel special. But when it is done over time or beyond the moment, it is no more romance. It's what? It is. Oh, wait, I'm coming. When you see, romance are in stages. So, just like sickness, headache might mean any kind of thing. But sometimes we just take paracetamol, telling ourselves we've treated ourselves. Romance is just a means to an end, not the whole thing. So if one decides to ask who is more romantic, I think it's the man. They will just set the ball rolling. They bring the action and the woman responds by reaction. So the man brings in the 10%, which is the building block, and the woman brings in the 90%, which is the reaction. So that doesn't mean that women are more romantic.
90 and
reaction.
It's
only an action that will trigger reaction.
Yeah. Without a man kicking it up, women.
Kicking it up or not?
Let me tell you. Dog have been here searching for any song titled romantic. The only men they should.
Doesn't matter who started. So now what happened? You guys started it. Why did you stop at some point? Well, it doesn't matter who started it. That's not what we're talking about.
Romance is a two-way thing. It's not one person giving.
We know.
So now the man lays the foundation, which is the most important thing.
And the woman nurtures it. So that is
really? And you build.
I really don't think men used to stop being romantic. They don't stop it because they want to. You know, we women are very good abusers. Not all, anyway. Most women are very good abusers. As na nkita nwanyị zo na-ezu oshi akwa ọkụkọ. No, wait.
No, it's true.
Yes, most women are very good abusers. When you give them A, they would colonize A into Z. Not because the man is no more romantic, but at the point where you now manipulate him with him being romantic, even if you are the person, would you still be romantic? So at the point where you think that the man is not being romantic anymore, they would now want to bring in, I'm being romantic, or now they will not say that I'm not romantic.
Or they begin to recount what you've been doing before, all of a sudden
and you stopped.
At the same time, it's not as if you stopped doing it, but you were expecting the fact that you started something and you needed someone to come and meet you midway, and so that you guys can collaborate and continue that which. So if you know that thing, you enjoy it. So why didn't you make me understand that you enjoy these things that I do to you? But you just relax, feel as if
because
it's normal for me to.
You might like flower, and I get you flowers. Again, can you flower for? Under the guise of to make.
My romance language. Flower may not be my thing. So why would you gift me with flower? You look
like a goat.
But in all honesty, as an African, you understand, and I'm happy that Mike was talking about us being African. We need to understand the fact that as Africans, sincerely speaking, Nkembu responsibility. You understand? If my being responsible to you as my woman is me being romantic, tell me that way. You understand? But I will definitely not go out of line in order to make you the cherished one.
You definitely not go out of line.
Yeah, I won't go out of line to make you.
Out of line.
That's
out of line, of course.
You don't understand.
Did you know that?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I won't go extra mile. People hurt people deliberately. Some people hurt people unknowingly. That's what I'm trying to say.
You won't go out of line to hurt.
Yeah, I won't deliberately hurt you. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. You understand?
Okay. Don't go astray.
Yeah, I won't go astray. I'll try as much as I can to make sure that we are good, irrespective of. And most times in relationship, you have people begin to equate what happens in some other person's life with what happens in your life, knowing that we all don't bear the same DNA. You understand? The way Pascal could choose to treat his girlfriend or his wife might not necessarily be the way I want to treat mine, but I want to treat you based on the way you are, because it is you I'm dealing with and not some other person.
You finding out your partner's love language. Okay, I mean, my love language can never be flower.
Because you're not an animal.
Not flower.
You don't see perfume where you go give me. You don't see designers, wristwatch, but you don't see.
Your love language is gifting.
Yeah.
So you should
When you now start selecting, that means you are. No. Listen.
Love your partner.
No. You're being one-sided. Listen to the thing, right? Before you gift your partner, you should already know what he or she likes. You don't just gift me something I will not appreciate.
Your partner, not your player.
Pascal.
Who is talking about player? No, I will not, because I don't like it. Because if I want to gift my partner, I go an extra mile. No, that's you saying it that way. That's not true. Now, if I want to gift my partner, I give my partner something I know that he's going to cherish.
You
don't give me flowers.
I was saying that
am I a goat?
Men do not listen. They don't pay attention. Because how would you buy something that you know, if you were paying attention, you would know that
she doesn't like it.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
For the first time.
Hold on. What do you mean?
Give you a flower the very first
it's
time.
not about. I mean, we've been together. We are together, right?
Hello. Why do we have a talking stage? Why do we have a talking stage? Why do we have it?
Pascal.
You feel that it's going to be romantic to give me a flower. Do I feel it's romantic receiving flowers?
From small talks, right?
From where ladies get things wrong. They give you a flower. Accept it first. Then you can later tell him this flower will not
I disagree with you. I disagree with you because there's something called talking stage. There is something called talking stage. You're asking me, what are my likes? What are my dislike, right? So during that moment of that conversation, you should be able to know that, okay, she says she likes this, she likes that. So why in the world would you give me flower when I never mentioned flower to you, my brother? Don't do that.
You like gadgets. And for instance, now, I now get you a phone, but I don't get a phone up to the taste of what you want. Do you also consider that a wrong gift?
I would not consider it a wrong gift because you tried in that direction.
Okay,
but you giving me, because at least I made mention of something of that nature.
Do I need a phone? Hold on. Do I need a phone? If I have an iPhone 12,
and then you
probably know I don't like Android. Why are you getting me Android? Of what use? Hold on. Of what use is it going to be for me?
That means you do not value
it's not
your
that.
relationship.
No,
I do not like
that
Android
phone. You're trying to make your partner go out of the box.
You know what you can do? It mustn't be an iPhone. You can get me other things. Knowing fully well that I'm not an Android person.
That is not up to your taste. But I get you a phone because probably you don't have a phone, or I felt your phone is bad. And now I have checked my finances and I can't afford a high phone. But because I know your phone is bad and I need to get you a phone, I get you a phone. But it's not up to your taste. Then you now feel that it's a bad gift because I didn't get what you like. That means you don't value our relationship. You're after the monetary part and I am gifts from the relationship than you are in love with your partner. Because if your phone is faulty, I give you a phone.
No.
Take for instance, I have two phones. Your phone is faulty. And instead of me going to buy a new phone, I say, take my second phone. You now feel it is a wrong thing because I didn't buy a new phone.
Pascal, you never posed that question this way. That wasn't the way you asked that question.
That was how I asked it.
You are not elaborating because of the answer she gave.
And knowing what
okay? You are elaborating because of the answer she gave to you. You never asked that question that way. So don't try to play the...
Don't mind it. It's twisting the whole thing. It's your way.
You know, we are not.
We know your baby gotta go. Your body they back at me speed.
And of course, it has been controversial somehow, but we are not beating ourselves. So right now, I think we have to give you opportunity out there to contribute to the topic of the day. Okay, so you can call us on 0904 956 0826 0904 956 0826.
And remember, the topic is between men and women. Who is more romantic?
Yes.
Is it the men or women? Who are more romantic? Or women? Yeah. Who are more romantic? Men or women?
All right, somebody is here. Alan. Hello. Anybody home?
Oh, what can I make for unromantic person?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Your name and your location.
Afternoon, what can I make for?
And I do know what I'm wrong. Good afternoon. You're welcome.
Well, let's be sincere. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing there?
We're fine, thank you. What's your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Tukuma. I'm calling you from Morocco.
All right, Tukuma, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. The topic of the day was, I love the topic, but the truth is that some of you girls, those girls, that's that one girl. I don't know your name, but only you is trying to say the truth.
Thank you.
And the rest are just doing all this. I don't want to call the name. Language.
Okay.
You understand?
Continue, we are listening.
Thank you. The truth is that guys are more caring, more truthful than ladies, than women.
Oh, Rukwe.
Because apart from the fact that guys will come and just take care. Then secondly, if you want to really tell the truth, we like being real, but just like pretending a lot.
Okay.
I'm not saying that guys don't pretend.
Okay.
But those girls,
Thank you so much.
Jesus.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for being out there. I think this time around you have to choose your language, either English or Igbo, then express yourself. So from any side.
Okay, so men or women who are more romantic? Men or women? That's the question. Who are more romantic?
Okay, hello. Hello?
I'm a romantic person.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Your name and location. Yeah.
Yes, my name is Frank Country.
Your name is what?
Frank.
Did you get his name?
Frank.
Okay, Frank.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
Hello.
Gabani Ryan and Ifineku.
Hello.
Test na mic change location. Okay.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
How are you?
This is Emeka calling from me.
Emeka from where?
This is Emeka calling from me, bro.
Okay, Nigo. Okay, go ahead. Men or women?
Yes. Yes, please, I just want to say something.
Go ahead and say something now. Brotherhood, Magini. I don't know, maybe the network is just being a bit messy. Cranky, this yeah. Anyway, I figure Mezigi behind the scene,
Hello? Okay, I think someone is here.
Hello.
Hello.
Even the network is not romantic. Zukwanike. Okofunka ofonye bone helugi. Aya akwafu. Osubirila.
Okay. Hello.
This is not nice.
Where can I support you? Okay, because I'm a wife forever.
Of course.
I'm a wife forever. I don't care. What am I Stephanie?
It's obvious.
Forget about you guys keep saying so I mean it takes two to tango, right? So before and whether action or reaction of or the romantic or
that's what I'm saying, that I will come kutegi. Okay? When I approach you, I'm already coming with the fact that you are my jewel. And I'm coming with the notion that I'm here to treat. How many times when you don't approach a woman, and then the woman doesn't get the right vibes, and the man then flies away? It does happen.
I can still be your job. I can still be your pal. But that doesn't mean that you are romantic. Yes. Yes. And it doesn't mean you don't love me. It's just there are some men who don't know how
Lady Blonde, you're talking to AJ. You're talking to Ajuluchuku. This is romantic personified.
That's why I said
I'm speaking for myself. This is romantic personified. I'm not speaking for my gender. I'm speaking for myself. You understand? No. I'm digressing a little, talking about you.
So now you started digressing, but when we started,
yes. You understand? You know, so this is how this thing works. You understand? Men are more expressive when it comes to what they see.
Don't say men. Say some.
No.
Or even just speak for yourself. Remember, when you started this particular conversation right now, you said, "Oh, you're speaking for yourself," but you keep saying men. Yes, AJ may be romantic. The fact that AJ is romantic does not mean that all men are romantic. Okay, the fact that you make me your pal.
I think you are trying to change this topic. Who is more romantic? No, you are trying to change the topic. From the way you are talking,
we are not changing. We are not changing anything. We are still trying to clarify things here. Because in the process of trying to say who is more romantic, you need to individualize. You understand? You need to single out situations, and that is where you go yourself, because you are not everybody. You understand? So I will speak for myself. Then I will now begin to talk about the other my fellow gender. So but now, in all, men are more romantic when it has to do with relationship. That is as simple as that. Because we bring a lot to the table. We try. Really? Exactly. Women are just at the receipt. We bring a lot. We come with. We give you guys attention, anticipating that you reciprocate. And sometimes we don't get it the way we give it to you.
As often as
you understand, the yardstick is just too much to measure. Then when it has to do with,
I think we have some comments on Facebook.
No.
Check our Facebook.
While you have comments on Facebook, but we need to send this message down that there is no contest here. You understand?
Someone is here, you guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Are you two?
Hello.
We can hear you. Good afternoon.
My name is Gucci Samuel. I'm calling from Malta.
Okay, go see Kekwano. You're welcome.
Talk to us. Go
ahead.
Can you network on the
She is saying guys are more romantic when they're with the person they love. Boss, what Jesus said.
Hello.
Crazy.
Okay, someone else is here.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, house.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Onye.
Eh?
Nkete. Dọkwa nọkwa?
Ọ nọ ya.
Dọkwa like it. Ọ nọ romantic one. Romantic and the caring. Emana, you could have been a good shepherd. Na atụrụ gị na-efu efu. Chọbịa ịsọ ahụ.
Sorry.
Dọkwa mụwa, mana ya dịwa. Biko, kedu afa auntie sister ya voice ya karịcha? Kedu afa ya lady onye?
Women leader.
Lady Blonde.
Yes, Lady Blonde. Good afternoon.
Okay, it's not Lady Blonde.
Jesus Christ.
Blondie, Lady Blonde.
The other half, my guy, the young lady, she's a weak girl, we hear you.
Dalo, thank you so. Money is how to join Aju. I know Aju can do the more romantic. Opugo.
I just more hail on date here, and that's it.
Oh my God, how time flies. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
No, we haven't.
I don't think. The truth is, everybody knows that romance is not just for the male or for the female. And my interpretation of romance might not be another's interpretation of romance. And it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
So if you are in a relationship, you make sure you master who you are in a relationship with. Then don't wait for A to give you before you give. Then let it be a thoughtful act, just like Matthew said. So men and women all are romantically inclined.
God gives us something to say.
Okay. When we talk about romance, it's everybody's responsibility, both the man and the woman. But why I would say that women are more romantic is because women pay attention to details. Yes. Women remember birthday. When it comes to birthday, men don't really have that time to pay attention to details. That is why women are more romantic. And men, when they start, they end halfway and women continue.
So women, they don't end halfway.
Okay, how is it?
Yes, women express emotions deeply in relationships. So I would say that women, anytime, women are more romantic than men. Yeah.
To support what she said, see, AJ, don't face me. I'm talking, you face me. Remember when Priska and myself, we had to dig to find your date of birth? Isn't that be romantic? Isn't that be don't do that. But at the end of the day, come on. I mean, men and women, we all should be romantic, yes, in a relationship. It's not basically meant for a particular gender. You know, we all can't be on the same page, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So at the end of the day, if you are in a relationship, try as much as possible to be romantic. It aids in the relationship, okay? Couple of days ago,
Okay, I'll look at the what?
Okay, so a couple of days ago, somebody called me on the phone and said, where are you? I said, I'm going to work. So Duke said, okay, why don't you drop your key? I have a meeting, so I will probably stop over at your place before heading somewhere. I said, oh, okay. So you're going to get my key to my office when you're done. He was preparing something. So when I came back, I got to my living room. I saw some things on the table.
Like, what?
Okay, so you agree that men are more romantic. Joy is coming.
But at the end of the day, like I said, it's not meant to be for a particular gender, right? I mean, being romantic should be for both genders, right? So if you're in a relationship, try as much as possible to, be romantic. Find out what your partner's love language is. Don't assume it's flower, because if you, personally, if you call me a flower, just find out what your partner's love language is.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. AJ has something.
Let me just conclude and say that while you're being romantic, even though both male and female need to be romantic, please, on the male side, add responsibility to it. That responsibility makes it more African, because we are African, because gifting and everything is part of it. Then the character that goes with it, because you need to be responsible to the woman. There are certain things you don't need to do. This thing will not look so well in the presence of your girl, even if she's not there. So love, not with supervision, love unsupervised, and that's the way I want to put it.
Okay, all right. Everybody, man or woman, you all should, incorporate romance in whatever you're doing. Bye-bye. Next week is another time. Remember, the 1:30 Chidimoran will be here for health and lifestyle.
Thank you so much.